Good evening. Good evening, friends. Thank you for taking out time today to be here, and thank you, Mr. Mukhi, for such nice words. I know it's my first attempt. It's not going to be foolproof, but I hope with all the encouragement I'm getting, I hope it will make a big story. Okay, so I'm going to start with a very awkward question. Do you have dreams? Okay, Mr. Mukhi was mentioning a lot about determination, and I'm going to just add on to that. Do you have dreams? Yeah, does that look like an out of syllabus question or no? Okay. Everyone has dreams, as Mr. Vijay is saying. But somewhere down the line we have set our mind that either these dreams are not achievable, we have given up on it, or we do not know how to achieve them. And I'm here to tell you today that you can achieve any dream, you can achieve financial freedom, you can come out of this rat race, the rut of earning money that you're in, and any one of you can do that. And you can do that in the next 10 years, even if you start from scratch, and earlier if you already have some assets. It's not impossible, it's just that you need to be determined, as Mr. Mukhi was saying, and have your dream strong. There's a very interesting story that comes to my mind. A lot of people have their own situations in life, have their own scenarios in life, and they feel that it's with the given context, with the given income, the given expenses, it's very difficult to come out of this scenario and start thinking about dreams. Where we have our EMIs, we have our boss, we have our kids, parents, so much to take care of. When do we dream? So we have our own facts in life, but the biggest fact of all of them is, if your dream is big enough, facts do not count. If your dream is big enough, facts do not count. Now, I'll tell you a very interesting story. So my daughter came to me, she's sitting right here in front of you. She came to me once with a piece of paper and she drew a line. And she said, Daddy, can you make this line a little smaller without touching it or without rubbing it? And many of you know the answer, I know, and I also knew the answer at that time. And I was sort of playing around with her, and after some time I said, yes, I got it, I can do that. So I drew a line slightly bigger than the line, the current line, and suddenly the line became smaller. The same applies to this in our life. Why I'm telling you all this? The same applies in our life. So we all of us have our facts with us. But how can those facts become smaller for you? Or how can your challenges become smaller? If you make a dream bigger than all of those small challenges, your existing challenges will seem very small. So focus on your why. So I don't know whether you've heard about it. Bill Gates once said that it doesn't matter whether you have 1 million or 2 million or 10 million. It doesn't matter a lot. Once you've reached a certain stage, everything is the same. But he went on to add that the first 1 million are very important. Why? Because they are about your freedom. And he says that, and I understand what freedom he's talking about. And when he says freedom of what? So what is Bill Gates doing with his freedom? Bill Gates is trying to eradicate polio from this universe forever. This is what he's doing with his freedom. What is Azim Premji trying to do with his freedom? He's trying to change the way the education system works in rural India. Now I understand all of you cannot be a Bill Gates or a billionaire or an Azim Premji, but can you, after achieving your financial freedom, can you start impacting the lives of 10, 15, 20 people around you? I think you can do that. Life is not only about earning money, and that's what my belief is. It's not only about earning money and just taking care of your family. You got to make your dreams stronger and think beyond that. And I know for thinking beyond that, you would have to first take care of your family, and that's where this financial freedom comes into picture. Who else will take care? Tell me. Who else will take care of your society if you will not? Who takes care of your child? You or your government? You. Who will take care of your society? You or the government? It has to be you. The onus is on you. I mean, even if you impact 20 people around you in a positive manner, there'll be one person out of those 20 people who will come out and start replicating what you're doing, and that's how the change happens. You cannot directly impact the entire nation, but yeah, you can impact 10 people around you. So this book which I wrote is my own personal journey from rat race to financial freedom. you'll find a lot about how to achieve in the book, as Mr. Mukhi was saying. How is important, because if your how is not right, you will struggle, you will try, you will fail, you will get frustrated sometimes. But more important than how is your why. I'm coming back to it again and again. And same in the book, you will see. It will keep connecting your finances with your dream, because the dream is that force which drives you. Okay, that's what's going to take you forward in times which are tough. The journey has been pretty hard. After I wrote the book, finding a publisher for a first-time author is not easy, and I really thank Jaiko for making my life a little easier, and the quality that they expect. I think many of my friends know that so many times we had to push the launch date because they want a precise quality, and it was not easy to get it. I want to name a few people here. So my wife and my dad, who were the principal critics of the book, so they really got the quality right, so that I can give it to Jaiko, who could really publish it. My biggest inspiration to be financially free happened to be my sweet little angels, my kids, Arushi and Harshita, who are right now here. I don't say that they are the inspiration for writing the book, but they were definitely the inspiration for letting me go on this path of financial freedom. Because I knew that I can earn a lot of money while I'm in a job. I can grow very high, I can earn a lot of money, but from where do I get the time? Time was critical. I wanted to spend time with them. Money, of course, was important, but time was very crucial. And I decided, so right now you see a book, but that time there was no concise way of planning your finances, right? So I started with a goal that, okay, by the time my daughters are in 6th and 8th standard, I should be free. I should spend time with them. And that's how the dream really triggered out and ultimately culminated in a book. So my friends, this was my journey. You can go through it, but the crux lies in starting your own journey. Once you start your journey, don't hesitate to make your dreams stronger, and your journey will be successful. The key is you have to start it today, because tomorrow will come with its own challenges. If you don't start it today, you've lost it. Okay, thank you very much for being such a patient audience, and my first speech perhaps in front of my family, and my brother is here, especially from Darjeeling, and all my in-laws, and everybody is here. I'm speaking for the first time in front of them, so thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much.